All right, we're going to hit you with a couple of other extra things.
We're going to do our combos of the week.
Combos of the week.
So,
not sponsored by anybody yet,
but could be.
If anyone's out there listening,
we'll take it.
I like combos.
Anybody wants to give us money, we'll take it. Yeah. All right, so combos of the week. We'll start off with Tank. Who do you think for tanks?
As much as I have been not slamming, I got to go with Cool Matt and Muma.
Yeah.
They were dominant.
Yeah,
they were really playing bad teams, like we said, but they forced their will on.
They really did, and it set up the rest of their team to.
They opened up so much space.
They really do.
And on Anubis, and in particular, they set up Linkser to where he didn't have anyone. In the Miami or in the Florida match, he had no one even contesting him, and that happened when they played the Gladiators too in a couple maps where those guys were just free. The DPS were free reign because Muma and Cool Matt were just raking.
Yeah,
and I'm going with those two.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Those two were just going off, and there's not really anything else I could say that you didn't hit on. So. Yeah, let's move on to supports of the week. Supports. I personally am going to go, even though they lost, I still... no, I can't do it. I wanted to say Big Goose and Shaz, but I'm not going to.
But they were good in the Gladiators match, too.
Excellent in the Valiant Gladiators match.
Supports.
My pick this week, Boombox and Neptuno. Those two were on point this week.
They were really good. They showed why Philadelphia's good. They're kind of like the except for I love Boombox, but they're kind of the underrated portion, I guess, if you want to call it the underrated duo.
Yeah,
combo.
Because a lot of people talk more about Fraggy and Poco, Shadowburn and Carpe, but those two, I think Boombox and Neptuno, I think they really helped their team,
especially in that New York match. They actually out supported.
Yeah,
New York
for Boombox to hang with Jonak. That's impressive as hell to me, and I think that's what really put them over the top for me.
Yeah, they did a great job in that one.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna go with. I'm not gonna go with Florida. We'll just leave it. I am gonna go with. They did lose to the Excelsior. I'm going with Rouge Hong and Toby.
Yeah.
There were so many times in that New York match where they were popping Transcendence. Toby was coming in with a clutch Mercy play. And then Rouge Hong doing his thing on Roadhog and playing 76 and it's not support, but he, branched out a little bit. But him and Toby, they just know what each other's doing as a combo. Yeah, it's like they don't even have to talk to each other.
No. But they just instinctively know what the other one's going to do.
They're so intelligent and they're so on. Their game sense is so on all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's why I had to go with Boombox because his ults.
Oh, I'm not saying they did it bad.
Right.
He was hitting ults and stuff proper.
His ults were incredible. His transcendences were phenomenal. I don't think anybody was hitting more clutch transcendence than he was.
No.
Hands down. All right, so let's move on to
the hardest category, really.
DPS. This week for me, I'm gonna go with Dream Casper and Striker.
Okay.
Those two,
they were great all weekend.
Were phenomenal in both games on every single map. They were a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, they were. They're a lot of times they're the difference, especially Dreamcaster. He's so good. He's going to be. People are going to be talking about him for a long time. Mm-hmm. He'll be up on that Fleta Sabiobi level at some point.
Yeah.
Effect, like in those.
Yeah.
Speaking of effect, I'm going to take a weird angle. Now, I was complaining a little bit about this, but I'm going with Dallas. I'm going with Dallas on the Seagull effect.
That's
combo.
That was an incredible combo this week.
I liked it.
And they were instrumental in their first win, for sure.
Seagull's Junkrat was so above it.
Even when you wanted him to switch, he still just came in those points and he just went off. And you're like, I guess that's why you didn't switch.
Yeah, exactly. And in effect, he's one of my favorite DPS players because I love the way he plays McCree.
His hero pool is gigantic, too.
Yeah. When they throw him on Roadhog occasionally, I mean, He can do a lot of different things, and he was in the first, of all the losses that they had, he was kind of their carry.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And then now him and Seagull are kind of playing together a lot more. Like, they're playing off each other so well. Because, he's running, Seagull's running the Junkrat and just wrecking people. Effect is just running around with Tracer, or he's running McCree and taking care of the Sky. This week, I got the Burn Blue.
Yeah.
On that one.
All right, so we're gonna do our mixed combo, like your wild card.
Yeah, your wild card,
where it can be whatever combination.
Two players on the field, so to speak, at the same time for a team.
Yeah, for me, Bedosin and Birdring.
Yeah, that one was good.
I mean, this was the best I've seen from Bedosin yet, and that's saying a lot because he's been incredible.
Yeah, he's had
he was exceptional this week, and then Birdring was just being Birdring, and just somehow the combo of those two,
they got a thing. They got you get a rhythm going with like another player when they're on the. It seems like when they're in the match together,
when Bedosin is on his Zen and he's throwing those discords, Birdring is right on those and just takes advantage, and just the combination of those two. There was a point where Birdring was in trouble, Bedosin right on it with his Transcendence, gets him, and then they just
Bedosin was a little lethal this weekend too.
Yeah, he
a little more than you. I mean, not that he's not, but he was on it.
He was on Jonak level this week.
Yeah. Speaking of that, my mixed combo, I am going with Sabiobi and Jonak.
Yeah.
The duo of destruction.
They really are.
they just all weekend long, and every match, Jonak, he had a couple of moments where he was kind of but he kind of went through it. It was against Soul, but just his awareness and his skill with the right click on Zenyatta is
just
insane.
Gross.
And then Sabiobi is one of my. I just love watching him play.
Yeah.
His Tracer is probably the best.
Oh yeah,
in the league, and he did not disappoint. I mean,
he's the best Tracer in the game right now.
And they played 2 hard matches this week.
Yeah,
2 tough teams. They should have beat Philadelphia, and they didn't. And they beat Seoul, and both were 5 matches or 5 maps. They just above and beyond what they normally do, in my opinion, this week. So that's my mixed duo
for sure.
All right,
guys, that's it for this week. Catch us on Wednesday where we're giving our picks for day 1 and day 2.
Yes, we'll be giving our picks out. Don't forget to hit a like, hit subscribe. Catch us on Twitch and Twitter. We have the addresses up there on the screen. If you go on Twitch, just subscribe or follow, and then you'll know when we're on. All right, guys, that's it for today. We will see you on the next one.
See you on the next one, guys. Later.
Later.